Let me know when you're ready to start the stream.
Yep, just started.
All right, I just
All right, everybody, welcome to another episode of Jaygeons and Dragclarks. Quick recap from the episode before is you guys exited the Amber Temple, and upon exiting, some of the Were-Ravens let you know that what you were planning to use for a complete restock tactics meeting before you considered your next step, that Strahd had beaten to the punch and sent a zombie dragon to harass the town. You were able to defeat the dragon, but not before the Church of St. Andrel fell, the Blue Water Inn was destroyed, and Strahd took off with Irina Kolanovich. At this point, you guys realize that the time to storm Castle Ravenloft is now. You made your ways out to the front courtyard, solved the how do we open this gate puzzle, and you are right outside the main doors of Castle Ravenloft. By the way, for this session and all the rest of the sessions that take place in Castle Ravenloft, the maps were made by Reddit user Pigeon the Wing. Their Reddit account has all sorts of maps for those wanting to run your own Curse of Strahd adventure. I highly recommend it, and see if you can find a way to get their stuff out into the internet a little bit more often. So thank you, Pigeon the Wing, for making these open source. Yeah, so just to give you a recap of what that area looks like. Thick, cold fog swirls the courtyard. Sporadic flashes of lightning lance the weeping clouds overhead as thunder shakes the ground. Through the drizzle, you see torch flames fluttering at each side of the keep's open main doors. Warm light spills out of the entrance, flooding the courtyard around you. High above the entrance is a round window with shards of broken glass lodged into the iron frame. The walls that enclose the courtyard are about 90 feet high, and the dark towers around you are even higher. A howling wind rushes through the courtyard, which is just short of deafening. Yeah, there you go.
Did you? I'm sorry, I missed if you described the doors in front of us. Are they open, closed, double doors, 90 feet high?
Coming up with that, because I'm still looking at a couple of things here. The doors themselves in front of you are they're shut right now. Yeah, and this is just where I've put your starting location at. You guys are free to be anywhere in actuality.
I usually tend to be up front for some reason.
All right. As this happens, the ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by a fluttering series of torches and iron sconces. 20 feet inside the castle are a second set of doors that are closed. And so that will give you this room right here. So these doors are open. Mm-hmm. These doors are closed.
Can I check for traps on the entryway? You said these doors were open, right?
Yes.
Can I check for traps across the threshold or anything like that?
Yeah. What's your passive wisdom score?
Passive wisdom. I guess that would be an 11.
I mean, there's a floor mat just inside the door, and it just says "Home Sweet Home" on it, and it looks really seen as well. There's bats everywhere. It looks like something that you expect from a really crappy My Chemical Romance knockoff.
Huh, okay.
Band.
Is there anything inside that I can tell inside this sort of foyer?
Hold on a second. I forgot to put...
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah. When you're done with that, though, is there anything in the foyer other than the door? Is my question.
No.
Okay.
Let's try this again. It makes this a lot easier if I put everybody on the damn mat.
Yeah, a little bit, I guess.
I'm willing to guest star as Tony for a week, and he might just die very, very early and very horrifically.
Yeah, and as you guys turn around, is your good old friend Crispin.
You just imagine like
Hey gosh,
playing as a
sorry I'm
character
late.
that you don't have stats for.
You don't need stats to die.
So, all
Yeah,
right,
you
Tony,
can't
it's
tell if you
your
don't use
turn.
all your hit points if you don't know them.
Tony, it's your turn. What do you want to do? I cast spell.
I roll for poking things with sticks. I know the character.
Is there any stools around?
Okay, well, since the wind is howling quite strongly, I will just motion to the party behind me that we should move into this foyer.
Normally I do a performance check in here, but I don't think it's necessary. Yes.
I want to look under the welcome mat.
All right. So as you lift over the welcome mat, you see a giant rusted key.
I pick it up.
All right. Put in your inventory giant rusted key to Castle Ravenloft.
How
Sweet.
giant?
It's comically large.
Like, is it a keyblade?
No, it's not. If you tried to attack with this key, it would do bludgeoning damage and not slash.
Nice.
Like, just to let you know, is that you found Strahd's Haida key.
Apparently, he does not use it much.
Yeah.
You really need to invest in one of those fake rock things.
Can I?
Yeah, and then as you come closer, as you step into the foyer here, the doors in front of you suddenly swing open, revealing a grand hall filled with the sound of organ music.
Please tell me you have organ music.
No.
Oh.
When we are solely responsible for audio in this, I'm not having something that will drown us out.
All right.
However, it's ballpark music, but like gothic ballpark music. So it's slower. It's like you don't feel like you're ready to watch a game right now. You're ready to just like kind of lean on the.
That was it.
Yeah, party hard. So overhead in the vaulted entry foyer, 4 statues of dragons glared down, their eyes flickering in the torchlight. They're just sitting there kind of watching you.
Sorry, what was in there?
Dragons? 4 dragon statues?
4 dragon statues, but their eyes are moving. Kind of like in Scooby-Doo when somebody's behind a portrait, and like you step to the left and their eyes follow you, step back to the right and their eyes follow you, and they're atop these right here.
Following. Kind of that.
Did you say something, Scott?
No one hear me?
Oh, you're really quiet.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do we know, Jay, what direction the what's it called? The larders of ill omen are?
Well, typically, so you have the map, but typically with larders, you know them to be lower, on the lower floors. Something that makes it easier for them to be stored.
Now, these dragon statues, are they all identical, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point, hold up. I need to. There's something I need to look up real quick for the person's name. Oh, where is this guy?
What did we ever do with Nephiron? Did we just like gate spell away from the Amber Temple and just leave him there?
Yeah.
That's a nice tidy little bow on that storyline.
Yeah. Where is this guy?
Is the organ music still playing, or is that kind of stopped when we entered?
No, it's still playing. Just don't push the button.
Right. Do we see the source of the music?
Hold on a second. I gotta look at here. From this place, no.
Alright. I'll walk through the doorway into the dragon room.
All right. Nothing happens.
Good.
Most good.
And now something happens. No. Shoot, what was the name of the guy?
Do these stairs go up or down?
Those particular stairs go up.
Okay.
Unless if we're up there, then they go down.
Yes, that's how stairs work.
Fantastic point, Crispin.
Not many people know that.
Stairs go both ways.
Roll an intelligence check, Lucian.
Damn it, why did I go to that page? That is a 17.
He's totally lying. A lot of people know that. That's just kind of how stairs work. Yeah, okay. So I was totally making something up about a person being in this book. So carry on.
All right.
Carry on, my wayward adventurers.
Are these more doors at the end of this entryway here? Okay. Grand hall.
Yes, so we have doors to the south, stairs to the east, and just a hallway to the west. And in that hallway, because now you've entered in, cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceiling of a great dusty hall dimly lit by sputtering torches and iron sconces. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles, squatting motionlessly on the rim of a dome ceiling that stands about 90 feet atop of you. Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered in decay. Double doors of bronze stand close to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. The directions on here are off. So what appears to be your south is double doors of bronze. What appears to be your east, a wide staircase climbs into darkness. And then to your west is where the sound of the organ appears to be coming from. At this point, an elf with brown skin and long black hair with a bunch of gray and white now in it descends the wide staircase, quiet as a cat. He wears a gray cloak over black with studded leather armor and a polished scimitar hanging from his belt. My master is expecting you, he says. This individual you have met multiple times, and you've killed him before. You see Rahadin.
He got a new scimitar?
He did get a new scimitar. And it's shinier than yours. Allow me to throw my notes all over the place to get Rahadin's token. This is how it's going to be today, guys.
Just
Now, I know I'm not the smartest guy, but did we kill him?
I think he's a vampire.
On a session where you might have been away.
Oh yeah, he wasn't at the Sky Battle.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you were.
Yeah. Rahadin had been given the gifts of the vampire.
Oh.
Some gift.
He also was given the ability to fly.
That is a gift.
Meh. Even I know how to fly.
Yeah. As you come down, you see Rahadin appearing to be snacking on something. And he just goes, yes, very rude of me. Yes. Strahd has been expecting you. He figured that his calling card would have been one even you imbeciles could understand.
You gonna offer any of that to us?
Yeah, you want it? As he extends out. At this point, you realize that what he's been eating is kind of sort of brown and lumpy. It doesn't look appetizing.
Is he eating poop?
It is not poop. In fact, make a perception check.
All right. What is my perception again? Okay. That is a 15.
What he's eating is dirt.
That's fucking weird.
Tony would love that.
Yeah, right?
And he just looks at you and goes, what? It's good for my constitution.
That means it makes him poop.
Okay, Rahadin.
I-
So Strahd's expecting us. Where is he expecting us? Are you supposed to be taking us somewhere?
Oh, no. I'm just here to let you know. Why waste my skills on just leading you to where you need to go? You'll find your way.
Perfect.
But, hold up, there's a list I'm supposed to roll from. D6. And he points off in the direction of... Where's K25 on here? Yeah, just head up these stairs and find the audience hall. Strahd's there for you.
Okay, well, you've delivered your message.
Do we get a tour of the castle, or?
And
Like I said, we've got people lower on the food chain who can show you around. Just head up the stairs.
oh,
I gotta go talk to this guy about organ music. I was hoping for something a little bit more enchanting.
well, I'm here. I've been told I'm. Nah, no, I'm lying. I haven't.
It's too late. He's
Go
already
take
gone.
over the organ.
He's already gone. It's too late.
Yeah.
All right, well, what do you guys think? Should we go upstairs or should we wander around on our own for a while?
I mean, personally, I think we should look for more of that dirt. It looked pretty fresh to me. I mean, it was just ground this morning.
That's terrible. You're terrible.
And it was also stolen from Men in Black 3.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm definitely not going up the stairs. So.
You don't trust people? What kind of DM makes you not want to try to follow the exact directions given?
I just really don't like Rahadin, so I'm not
Yeah.
really inclined to do what he says.
Yeah, this is the first time he didn't try to just kill you guys.
Second time. The first time was outside of the church in Barovia.
No, he
Yeah.
tried to kill you guys. He had an army.
Yeah, but like, if he's not trying to kill us, wouldn't he be leading us to somewhere to kill us? I don't know. I'm going this way.
So, big bronze doors?
Oh, we can go that way too.
I think we need to go down. Which direction do those stairs go, Laven?
I'll start going around them and see what happens.
All right. Hold up. So that is Okay, 9 that you went into first.
We really want to find K63.
Yeah. Torchlight flutters against the walls of this vaulted hall, Leovan. An arched hallway stretches for 20 feet, ending in a spiral staircase that goes both up and down. Next to the hallway, a suit of armor, oiled and glistening, stands at attention in a shallow alcove. And a steady, bright light escapes from the opening. Swells of organ music come from behind the doors, which is the opposite direction of where you're at, spilling their melody of power and defeat into the hall. That suit of armor, by the way, is really shiny. This one right here.
Oh, that's a suit of armor.
Yeah.
Anybody need some armor?
Yeah, it is a suit of armor. I would make sure that that's not like a living suit of armor, Laven.
Well, I mean, we could. Do I disturb it?
Lucian, have you ever seen a living suit of armor?
I want to say yes.
I feel like we ran into one before. I want to lift the visor.
If you have, it was in Horde of the Dragon Queen.
I thought we ran into one in, or I thought we saw one in Van Richten's tower.
That was a golem, which is different.
Well, hey, I've gotten attacked by a writing desk, so I think that checking anything that's inanimate is perfectly fine.
I got attacked by a rug.
In Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Yeah.
But I got attacked by a writing desk just like a month ago, so that happened.
You know, it sounds a lot better if you say riding lawnmower instead.
There's also that living hut.
Yeah, that's true. A house attacked you guys. All right, fair enough. Go ahead.
I lift the visor.
You lift the what?
Visor, or whatever you call the face thing, if there is one.
Yeah, so you lift up the face mask, and inside, you see that the interior of the suit of armor is not as well cared for as the exterior. And there's actually a cobweb right where the mask is, a little spider, perfectly centralized into where the head would be.
The spider might be running this thing. I don't do spiders, guys.
I don't really do plate armor either. Which direction do those stairs go?
Stairs go both ways. We established this.
Yes, listen, Jesus Christ.
From this level, do they go down?
Yes.
They go both ways.
Okay, well, I mean, why don't we...
Do you want to check out the basement or the upstairs?
The basement. So we need to find the...
So what are these larder things for someone who may not have been here?
So the larder is just...
Hypothetically.
So we got a new tarot card reading from Esmeralda to try to find out the location of the Sun Sword to see if it had been moved. And we found out that it is inside I believe an empty barrel. And so we think that it might be here at Ravenloft. We're hoping that it is still, at least. So we want to find the larders so we can find the empty barrel and try to retrieve the Sun Sword. But we also, too, in order to be able to actually kill Strahd, need to go to the tallest spire in Ravenloft, potentially, and try to find the symbol of Strahd's covenant in order to become immortal.
And wait, we want to become immortal?
No, we want to destroy that so we can kill him.
Oh, in order for him to not be immortal.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
I'm okay with immortal.
Well, you already have the instructions for that.
Yeah, but that's the less fun way.
You know what? I listened to that vestige, and this way wasn't very fun either.
Yeah. There's never an easy way to never die.
It's true. Yeah, it's almost like you're supposed to die or something.
I don't know. Statistically, I haven't died once, so I'm immortal.
So far.
The logically illogical Crispin.
Well, first off, I would like to say that stairs do in fact work both ways.
Well, yes.
Just because you don't see his genius doesn't mean it's not there.
All right. Well, let's take
I'm
a
gonna
peek
start. Yeah.
down these stairs. Whichever direction around this thing is down,
All right,
in fact,
right.
not up.
Everybody get all close to each other so I can carry you to the next map. As we go on, we remember. Let's see here. This is the one I think we needed. And here's the staircase you guys are at. Yep, here we are.
Is this an elevator? Whoop. Is this an elevator?
Well, let me get to where you guys are at first.
It's like an inaccessible square.
I think it might be the.
It's a load-bearing column. Okay, is that what you want? Are you backing down?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's underground, but okay.
Yeah, at that point, as you guys are heading down the stairs, you see a curious object drift into view as though held aloft by an invisible force. And in this one, you see this floating silver goblet filled to the brim with wine.
Just floating in the air in front of us?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a string?
No, there's no strings.
I mean, there might be something holding that goblet, something invisible.
Yes, but specifically there are no strings attached.
Does anybody have any powder?
Is there any, like, dust on the ground?
There's dust everywhere. This castle is hard to clean, dude.
I, kind of grab a handful of dust and dirt and sort of toss it in the air by the goblet to see if it lands on anything other than the goblet.
As you do that, you get a lot of dust into the wine, first of all.
Way to go.
I wasn't going to drink
And,
it.
As the dust comes over, there is a small shape that occurs. This isn't like an invisibility spell. It appears to be more like a spell that, Crispin, you know best. This is Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Now, how much do I know about that spell? Do I know if the Unseen Servant can attack?
Typically, an Unseen Servant is...
That can carry a little bit, right?
Yeah, there are...
Like open doors and stuff.
For those of you who are aware of Critical Role, when Scanlan had the Magnificent Mansion, that's kind of what those Unseen Servants are able to do. They're not designed to harm anything. They're just designed to take care of mundane tasks. Yeah, it cannot attack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to just push past the goblet then.
I want to. Anybody else want to see what happens if we take it?
I'm not going to drink that wine. It's got dust in it.
I just say drink it. I'm just going to take it.
At this point, with Laven sort of asking about this, the goblet of wine moves closer to your nose. and it smells like Franzia. It's not a fancy wine. It probably came out of a box.
They don't really offer up the good stuff, huh? Well, I guess I don't want dusty, cheap wine.
Dusty box wine.
Yeah.
Is this door open?
Oh, now I have to go with what actual room you're in. This is K61. Damn, you guys jump a lot of rooms.
We just went down a staircase.
This dusty 10-foot wide, 30-foot long corridor has a flat ceiling 10 feet overhead. To the south, which in your case for this will be to the east, or I'm sorry, to the west, the stairs that you came down will go down again, spiraling into darkness. At the east end is a wooden door. And can everybody here just sit there and say how much they weigh?
Wow, that's a bit personal. I'm a nice 210.
194.
I think my official weight is 170.
Like 250, I guess.
All right. Can I have everybody make me a perception check?
22.
10.
15.
17.
I'm going to have you guys all move back towards here just because I didn't give you the information you needed beforehand. So everybody move back. Okay. You see something weird with the ceiling above you, Lucian and only Lucian.
What's weird about it?
You just see something off.
Okay. Hang on a sec, guys.
You want to figure out specifically what it's going to be another roll.
Yeah, I want to let everyone know that, or everybody, hey, stop moving for a sec. I need to look at something. And then I want to try to figure out what is exactly off with the ceiling.
As you look around in this section that Leovan is in, I told him not to be. In this 10 by 10 box right here, you see distinct lines coming down. Let me draw them for you. Like almost separating this 10 by 10 box on walls, ceiling, and floor.
Ooh.
Okay. Can I look around for some sort of trigger or something like that? Like maybe like a pressure plate in the floor, a trip line.
Yeah, make a perception check.
It's a 16.
You don't see anything that looks like a trigger in this room.
Where's the wine?
The wine at this point has walked up the stairs.
Okay.
What were you planning to use with it? Because you might be able to catch it in time.
No, I thought it might be related.
Nope.
Okay. I will. In order to maybe test to see if there's something that I can't see, like some sort of trigger that I can't see, I will slowly make my way out into that area.
Okay.
And
We throw something there first.
it's a good idea. Who's got something good to throw?
We can throw Tony.
Tony's not here.
I got an extra hand axe we can toss on the floor.
I have a hammer. I'm not going to waste it.
Yeah, let's try the hand axe. It's probably got a little more weight than anything I've got on me.
All right, so carefully toss the hand axe across the line onto the floor.
As you see that happens, the force of it allows that little section to move up and down just a little bit. We're talking about centimeters here. It's subtle. but it just moves a little bit. It looks like this 10 by 10 cube moves independently.
Maybe we should not go all at once.
Is there anything that we...
Do I know if Featherfall would make us feel lighter to a pressure plate?
That requires me to switch books real quick. Hold on 1 second.
Hey, I have a hammer too.
Okay, show off.
It's probably not as good as your hammer. Mine's been rattling
Well, it
around in my
can't be.
backpack for months.
Mine's a hammer of peace.
Yeah, but it's spelled P-E-I-C-E.
Well, they didn't tell me that when they sold it to me.
Based off of what it looks like here on Featherfall, Featherfall does not change how much you weigh, but the speed in which you descend.
Okay.
Okay, so I have
I
rope and what are the pythons? I don't know actually what those are.
could polymorph someone into a small animal and dimension door me and myself and another person across. That gives us 3 people.
Would it be possible to...
Can we jump over it?
Well,
I mean, I guess it's only 10 feet. You could certainly try.
we could do that. I was going to say we could use a couple of our ropes and... Like, one or two of us, well, maybe one of us at least can get around and tie the ropes to something, and we could walk across the rope.
I was thinking that, or at least we could use the pythons and the rope to sort of make it so that if this floor does give out or something like that, then whoever...
I have a weird idea that I'm not sure if it will
So
work.
I'm going to stop everybody right there. We're going to give some information. Hagrid, if you had enough of a running start, 10 feet on a long jump is going to be very, very easy for all of you to do. But Esmeralda has 1 human leg and 1 steampunk-looking leg. Probably won't be able to do a standing long jump. And individuals that have a 0 modifier or lower strength score probably will come just short. You would be able to do it quite easily, though.
I'm going to tie some rope to an arrow.
Okay.
And launch it across. Hopefully it'll wedge into the door at the end of the hall.
Go ahead and roll to hit. And this is basically how well you're able to line up the shot. And then your damage will determine this tensile strength of it.
Okay, I got a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it's dead on flush. It like the angle in which you hit the wall is perfect.
And 6 piercing.
All right, good to know.
And then I'm going to find something on this side to tie it to. If there is anything, or else someone can hold it.
I've got animate object. Would I be able to give it enough strength that I could animate the rope taut?
Damn bards and their spells I have to look up.
Well, who other than Esmeralda may not make the jump?
Me.
All right. What if I stand at the edge of the line and we lock hands? You run and I pull you. I think we're just putting too much into this.
Yeah, I was also thinking if it's possible to, because I am, while I do lack in strength, I make 4 in acrobatic ability. If I would be able to do like kind of a wall run or something.
Oh yeah, parkour.
First off, let me solve Crispin's things. Animate object. If you sit there and try to animate the rope, whether it's tiny or small, however we rule it, its strength score is 4 or 6, so it likely will not be able to hold the tensile string unless you can find another object to tie it to and then animate that.
Right. Well.
And then for the wall ride idea that you had, Lucian, I'd like to remind you that the room itself, walls and ceiling included, are separate from the rest of this area.
Now, Lucian, what if Haggard and myself got on our made like a little table, and you like kind of ran and jumped off our backs and gave yourself a little extra, oomph to it?
Well, how tall is the ceiling?
10 feet.
10 feet. That might be a problem then.
What if you just run across real fast?
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's probably a weight thing, right?
Or I can just dimension door myself and Esmeralda's giving us a problem. Like if we leave her behind, I can dimension door myself and you across.
She can just jump over though, right?
No, she's got a prosthetic leg. That's the issue. Is like whatever strength you need. These aren't like Paralympic blades like Oscar Pistorius had.
Yeah.
Where it can improve the biomechanics. This is like an actual just prosthetic.
Okay, how about this? Hagrid, why don't we have you leap across? I will throw my rope across to you, and then we will then attempt to, one at a time, walk across. That way, if the floor does give out, that person is holding onto the rope with Hagrid on the other end.
Well, why are we certain the floor goes out? It could just be, spikes coming in at the side as soon as we hit the pressure point. Because the floors could just be pressure plates. We just know that they sink a little.
Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, no, I'm completely... You said there were slots in the ceiling, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Yes. At this point, Esmeralda just goes like, I'm sick of talking about this, and just walks forward and steps forward, and it comes across, and nothing happens.
Hey. Like, literally nothing happens?
Literally nothing happens.
Well, Crispin's dumb enough to follow. It's safe enough for her, safe enough for me.
And Crispin, how much do you weigh?
210.
You get by without issue.
Guys, I think Lucian
nothing's
is just
happening?
fucking with us.
Nothing's happening.
Something happened with the hand axe by itself.
Well, like, it's the same thing that you've seen, is that there's a little bit of oscillation, but it's not anything new that you've seen, I should say.
Huh. Okay.
Speaking of the hand axe, whoever wants to go across next, grab it for me, will you?
Can I, can I wedge a python, like, in the slot in the ceiling?
You certainly can.
I'd like to try to do that.
Go ahead and make a strength check for me for how well you're able to wedge the python in.
All right. That's going to be not so hot. That's going to be an 8.
I mean, you're able to get it in, but based off of how much you're able to wedge and how much the room was shifting based off of that, you're not very confident it's going to do much.
Okay. Well, I will walk across and grab Hagrid's hand axe when I do.
And how much do you weigh?
I weigh 194 pounds.
And, by the way, before this happens, something I should ask. Crispin, including your equipment, how much do you weigh?
Oh. Let me check real quick on the D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
It says total weight in your equipment section, so mine's 206.
Yep, so add that to your character weight.
3. Then I am 263.
Okay. Everything we said holds up.
Perfect.
And then Lucian, as you do that and you grab the hand axe, you're able to make it across with the room still bouncing a little bit, but everything goes as eventfully as it did for the prior two.
Okay.
That leaves Hagrid and Leonin.
Should we open this door so that we can get out of the way so that people can come across still? Because there's only enough room for one other person.
I suppose that makes sense. This is Esmeralda. And then we'll get to the description of that room once we get finished with this one.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk across, but like holding the rope because I already put it in anyway.
Okay. And with your equipment, what's your weight?
I don't have equipment in there apparently on D&D Beyond, so I don't know how to check that.
Just add 120 pounds.
Okay, so I'm 170, so that's 290.
All right, you're able to get through without incident.
And I'm going to start bunching up my rope again.
All right. Hagrid, what do you do?
I'm gonna do the running long jump.
All right, go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Shit. I have a +8 for athletics, and I still only got a 10.
All right. So as you come through, you're about maybe one step short of that line. And I want you to make a dexterity, let's make an acrobatics check to see how you land. See if you're able to recognize in time that you're short and if you can roll out of it.
14.
You do, in fact. You sit there and get your chest forward, and you're able to roll past. Based off of the added weight of you landing with your equipment, that was enough to trigger the trap, and you see that the room itself, that little section, just flies up into the air and actually propels you off just a little bit. You take no damage, but you are now here, and you realize that the trap was set to raise you guys up floors.
Hmm.
And a counterweight comes and slams down right there.
Aha. That explains the inaccessible room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now, back to the map. K62. At this point, this hall stands in deadly silence. You finally stopped hearing the organs. Heavy beams support a sagging 10-foot-high ceiling. Fog clings to the floor, obscuring everything that lies less than 3 feet above it. A giant shadow lurches across the ceiling as a dark figure shuffles purposefully down the corridor towards you. This individual stands 4 feet 9 inches tall, but has hunched posture. The left side of his face is covered in lizard scales and has ears of a panther. His left foot and pretty much all of his other features are obscured by the fog. You've seen individuals like this before. It appears to be a mongrel folk.
Oh, like the people from St. Markovius.
Mm-hmm.
And they're coming. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
I'd say, hello there, friend. We're searching for the larders.
Hold up, I gotta read up about this character.
I think my cat might be part dragon. She appears to be attempting to hoard my dice.
At this point, all he says is, no, head to your rooms, Master will be here shortly.
Are you talking about Strahd?
Yes, Master.
Strahd is expecting us upstairs. He sent us down to the larder to grab refreshments.
No, Cyrus's job. Master will not be pleased.
I'm gonna start strumming some music while he's talking to him and try to charm him.
All right. Charm person with the charisma saving throw. All right.
Save is 15.
All right. Continue on.
Was the charm successful?
Yes.
All right. Buddy. It's like he said. Strahd told us to come down here. Now, where are the larders? He wasn't quite clear. He said, you guys need to go to the larders. We didn't want to look like fools. So we're like, oh yeah, we're on it. We know exactly what you're talking about. But between you and me, we don't know what he's talking about. Don't make us look bad, please.
Yes. Larders. Here, and he points in just a giant circle here. He goes, but Master wants guest room. Just
right. We were going to our rooms. Then he remembered, like, oh wait, I need you guys to go to the larders. And we're like, yep, we're on it. We know, we're smart, but we're not, you know.
But I work larders. Me.
Yeah. And he said that you're such an important guy that we needed to meet you before we go to our rooms.
Well,
and then he said that you would give us a tour of the larders because you're such an important guy. You could do that.
Oh yes, me here. At this point, he begins to sit there and say, "Come," and it's walking along. And I need to get you to a certain room, then.
I'm just gonna say this room straight to the south looks like exactly what I'm looking for.
In fact, the room is right up here as he heads north.
I want to just
go ahead.
I think you were about to say the same thing I was going to say.
I'm going to
So
sneak
I was
the
going
other
to
way.
just try to slink back.
Yeah, I'm going to use the fog. I'm going to sneak the other way.
Like, you guys are just trying to avoid any instruction in this game.
Well, yeah, because he wants to take us that way, but I want to. This room looks like what I'm looking for.
Well, I trust my magic, and I'm following him.
Good, because I want the rest of you to follow. I'm just trying to slink away.
All right. So who's going north and who's going south?
I'm going north.
I think Esmeralda should go north as well.
Well, she is.
Good.
Hagrid, north or south?
South.
Really? Oh.
We're going to deal with south first then, and then work our way north. So in the south, you see arched frames from stone form a low, wet ceiling over this wine cellar. Great casks line the walls, their brands rusting, and their contents long since spilled onto the floor. A few hungry rats make their homes there, but upon your sudden arrival, they retreat to the shadows. You see a crack in the southern end of the west wall. And the crack is 1/2 inch wide, 5 inches tall, and 12 inches deep. As you look around, you see various different casks. They're all rotten and empty on this side here, step side. These had Champagne de l'Estompe. These ones are all rotten and empty. This one is the Red Dragon Crush. And 2 of these 3 over here are rotten and empty. And this was Purple Grape Mash number 3. And this one here does not appear to be broken.
Well, I'm going to check out the barrel.
Yeah, can we, I want to knock on it and see if it sounds like it's full of liquid or not.
Not to look. Thank you so much, Wizard of the Coast, for not giving me all the information I need.
You're welcome, Jay.
Oh, thank you. Oh, my Lanta.
Dad, I'm watching the Mythbusters, and they wrap up their extension cords the same way you do.
Oh, daisy chaining?
Yeah, I see it. They're all hung together in their shop.
Yeah, this is, you notice that inside of this wooden barrel, there is some sort of arcane eminence from it. But when you knock on it, it sounds like there's it's not really a solid, but not really a fluid. It's just this high viscosity substance that you just feel here, like, jiggling around.
Interesting.
Blood?
Sounds appetizing.
Laven, I've got a crowbar. Why don't we use my crowbar and your hammer of peace to get this cask open?
Why don't we just try to, tap it?
Well, because if this is the one we want, then there's a sword in there, and that's not going to come out a tap hole.
Well, I just don't want to spill everything everywhere.
Well, stand it on its end then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a plan.
I want us to use the hammer of peace. I'll hold the crowbar. You use the hammer.
I do too. I just want to make sure that if this stuff is delicious, we don't waste it.
Nudge its head, you hit it.
All right. So let's stand it up and pry it open.
All right, go ahead and make a athletics check with advantage. One of you rolls, the other one is helping, therefore gives the roll advantage.
You got the crowbar, so you roll.
Well, this is for moving the cask, right?
This is for opening the cask.
Oh, this is for opening. Okay, I will.
Yeah.
You said athletics.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 14.
Which one of you has a crowbar and which one of you has the hammer?
I have the crowbar.
All right. At this point, as you open up, there is no sword in here, but there's this black sludge that overtakes you, Lucian, for 6 acid damage.
Oh man.
And for you, Laven, 3 acid damage. And I would like you guys to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Fuck.
Is this some black pudding?
It is, in fact, Black Pudding Voice who isn't there.
Oh yeah.
All right. It's not so bad, I guess.
23.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
18.
18. Laven would be first to act.
So what am I looking at?
You're looking at black pudding, man. This is like if Bill Cosby's worst nightmare, other than the judicial system.
I guess not understanding I'm gonna take out my flaming longsword and hit it with that.
Can we just reinstall the cap on the end of the barrel?
I think it spilled out.
Yeah, it's spilled out.
Okay.
So some, but not all. How much?
Told you we should tap it.
Are we fighting a mouse-sized piece of
Oh, you're
bark?
fighting the full black pudding.
Oh,
It's probably like a slinky. When some of it comes out, it just like.
Yeah.
That's 22 to. Oh, sorry.
No, go.
22 to hit,
All right, it hits.
and 9 slashing, 4 fire.
All right. As you bring your sword across on this one, based off of the way that everything's worded with your flaming longsword, the slash itself quickly congeals back into its regular shape, but the fire portion of that actually does, it does a little bit of damage. It did nothing quite like what you were expecting it to do.
I don't think I really have anything else to do, so I'm going to do the same thing.
All right, go ahead and make your next attack.
25. Wait. Yeah, 25.
Hold up. Before you go, there's something else I need to read. Technically, your sword is magic, so don't worry about it. Yep, it did not apply.
Okay. So yeah, 25 to hit.
25 hits.
11 slashing, 1 fire.
Okay. For the future, I only need you to tell me the fire damage that sword does.
Cool.
Yep. All right. You're all done?
Yeah.
Lucian.
All right. I would like to point BAO at it and cast Fog.
All right, you do so. Draw your fog cloud.
It's a 30-foot cone, apparently.
No, guys.
So, where is the sludge specifically at?
Right here.
Okay. So I want to freehand. That's what I want. It's gonna look like that.
All right.
Yeah. Like that. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to disengage and shout "run" as I run towards the door.
Okay.
that was going to be my suggestion too.
At this point, it is now the Black Pudding's turn, and because you're starting off within 5 feet, is there something I need to know about this?
Me or the cone?
Something was beeping.
Nope. Okay. Wonderful. So it's going to sit there and come up here on Leovan. Lucian, you notice that your fog cloud, while definitely obscuring vision for most individuals, the pudding doesn't have eyes.
Damn it.
Yep. And it's going to make an attack at Leovan. That is a 17 to hit.
That'll miss.
That'll miss. Wow. Okay. And that is its turn. Hagrid.
Leovan standing right there, I'm sort of wondering if I cast Sacred Flame, if he's going to be too close or in a line of fire.
No, it's not typically if it targets 5 feet from any friendly creature. It's if there's a target within 5 feet to you. So Sacred Flame would be absolutely fine to cast. No hindrances.
All right. I guess that's what I want to do then.
All right, go ahead and is Sacred Flame saving throw or roll to hit?
Dex saving throw.
Yeah, you think I'd know by now. Dex, I don't think is very good on this. That was a 16, but as a -3 modifier, so it becomes a 13.
All right. Does not save.
All right.
2d8. Actually, 3, because I can use Divine Strike each turn. It doesn't specify whether it's on a melee or a spell.
Let me check on that. And that's part of your cleric school, yes?
It's part of the. It's a class feature of the cleric.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a domain feature.
It does say that you need, like, it's infuse your weapon attacks with divine energy, so it's based off of a weapon attack, not Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Yep.
Just 2 then.
You rolled double ones?
No, just 2.
There we go. I understand the context now.
5 radiant damage.
That's better than double ones. All right. And that brings up anything else?
Yeah, I yell to Leovan, get the hell out of there.
All right, we're back to the top at Laven.
How bad could this thing be?
Probably pretty bad.
I don't know how much acid damage can you take.
We can find out. What do I want to do? So if I move, would I get attacked?
You can find out.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, you can use your action to disengage.
5, 10, 15, 20. I would like to disengage.
Okay, here's your action.
And then run along here and like tap the barrels to see if any of them sound different.
And that's a whole bunch of black puddings. No, I'm kidding. So you started here, yeah?
Started here. So, then
So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. What's your move speed?
35.
All right, so that's as far as you can go. As you go through, all of these are just empty and rotten, but you do see a glint in this one right here. And that's your turn. Lucian.
All right. Well, seeing that Leovan is not just gonna let this shit go, I would like to step there, and I want to use my Staff of Frost to cast Ice Storm, like in this back corner, so that it won't hit Hagrid.
All right, draw the location for it then.
Oh shit! Actually, no, I can't do that. It's too big. It's a 40-foot. It's a 20-foot radius. So unless you'll let me kind of draw it in a corner.
I mean, based off of the radius, anything that goes against the wall will have a chance to shoot back. And I won't say definitively that there won't be any negative consequences, but it's not as bad as you just directly casting it on Hagrid. There's a chance.
Okay. Sorry, I should have read the spell effect first. I'm gonna move back where I was. I want to start over there. I want to move down this way instead.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to use the Staff of Frost to cast Cone of Cold.
Okay.
So that's a 60-foot cone in front of me. So that's gonna hit the thing.
Oh, for sure it will.
And I don't have to worry so much about hitting Hagrid. So that is a Constitution saving throw. It doesn't say that the staff. Wait. My spell save DC, so it's a DC 16.
Mm-hmm. All right, so... Ooh, that's not good. That's a 4.
Oh, nice. All right. This is
No, wait. That's a 6, so it still fails.
8d8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Okay, so that's
8. Rolled 8 ones.
I'm up to 28 so far. It's 48 damage.
All right, so as you blast this with the cone of cold and everything comes through, you see as the black pudding freezes, and there's a glaze over it, and then you just hear cracks upon crack and crack, and as soon as a small hole comes out, the pudding comes through. It looks like, despite an amazing roll that was, nothing happened.
Like, it took no damage?
It took no damage. It is immune to cold damage.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Oof.
Alright then, I will then use my bonus action to cast Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. The first bolt is a natural 20.
That will hit.
The second beam is a 11.
That will also hit.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
Hey, by the way, Crispin, based on the fact that you knew what was up, how much are you laughing at these guys figuring it out right now?
Oh, very, very much so. That's what they get for not trusting my magic. I'm a charming motherfucker. If he tells me that's where we're supposed to be going, that's where we're supposed to be going.
All right. So the first beam is 18 damage, and the second beam is 9 damage. So 27 total.
27 in total?
Yep.
All right. So. All right, there we go. That actually did something. You see it jiggle a little bit, and it's like when they're doing the obesity test for Homer Simpson, and they slapped his gut, and it was like 30 seconds of him just swirling around. What I'm trying to say is, Lucian, cancel your 2 o'clock.
Okay, I'm done.
All right, now it's the blood's turn, or the black pudding's turn.
I knew it was blood.
Yeah.
Blood
Black blood. 1, 2, 3, as it comes there. It's going to make an attack at you, Lucian. That is a 18 to hit.
That hits.
All right. That starts off as 9 bludgeoning damage and so that's 15 plus 8, 23 acid damage.
So 32 damage total.
Yes, and your armor's AC is decreased by 1.
God damn it! Again?
Yep.
Why do you keep putting these things in the game?
This one is by design.
I hate you. I'm gonna use an uncanny dodge to have the damage.
All right.
Man, I bet y'all wish you didn't just leave the guy who has mass cure wounds, huh?
Well, I didn't think we were going to run into something like this.
Yeah, you guys didn't think.
And I thought I would slink off by myself.
Yeah, because that would have gone so good now.
Hey, here's this one that's got a magical thing inside it. Let's just go ahead and open it.
If only someone there knew detect magic.
Hagrid?
Yes.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
All right. Since it's right next to me, I want to try to use my warhammer melee it.
All right. And your warhammer is magic, so the corrosive effect does not matter when you hit it.
All right. It is a 24,
Hits so hard.
and I want to use one of the charges of light because I want to see what it does.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage. Or no, did you already roll a hit?
I did roll to hit.
Okay, yeah, to hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
12 bludgeoning.
12 bludgeoning. Good news is the bludgeoning did exactly what you expect bludgeoning to do. It splatters a little bit, and let me read the ability here. I'm going to have both you and Lucian make a dexterity saving throw.
I got 26.
All right, you were able to see some of the splattered off black pudding, and were able to dodge it so you don't take any corrosive damage. And Hagrid, yours?
Okay, so I want to.
Hold up. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, a 12. I thought I know.
Yeah, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. You're able to just dodge the little splat, and as the light charges up, you see a circle about that big, and it's just pure light. You're able to see fine in it. You can't speak towards Lucian and Leovan, but the black pudding seems to be on sensory overload right now. Even though it's blind, it's almost like you know when you're staring into the sun with your eyes closed and it still is kind of a little bit bright? Imagine that feeling for this right now.
Because who hasn't done that?
Shut up.
Sorry.
All right, so then I want to use my bonus action to disengage and cast.
You won't be able to cast if you're using any of your action, or because you've already attacked and then also disengaging.
He can't disengage as a bonus action, though.
Yeah.
You don't have to disengage, though. Like, you hit it, so you can just back up.
Okay, I'm using the terminology wrong. I apologize. I understand. I can back up and
Yes.
still have something left.
Yes. Yeah, you still have your bonus action.
Let's I'll cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. I believe that's a roll to hit.
$14.
Hits.
It's 6. $12 radiant damage.
The radiant damage that you did here. Yeah. So in this light area, you expected your guiding bolt to make a certain amount of damage, but the radiant actually gets amplified in this area, and you did double damage. Yeah. So that's what the light does for you. You happy? You should be. And that's your turn. Laven, you're up.
Well, I'm running toward the glint.
All right. As you see here is the hilt of a sword, and you expected there to be a blade, but the blade kind of looks like a beam of light. For those of you who've played Final Fantasy VIII, like the final gun blade that Squall gets. Otherwise, for those of you, yeah. Otherwise that don't, it's like a lightsaber, but it's more of a saber, or it's more like a broadsword than it is an actual like saber.
Okay.
But you found it! Yay!
Is that the sun sword?
That is the
I'm gonna
sun.
pick it up.
Yes.
Yeah. At the end of the session, everybody can level up.
Hey,
This
Crispin, do you still
mongrel
feel
man's
smug?
dying. Oh, this guy's dying.
Yeah, I pick it up.
Yeah.
Do I know what this does?
It's swords.
Cool.
Sword is so hard.
To figure out what it does, you'll have to sit there and
Work
figure
on
it
it.
out on a short rest.
Okay, so for now, I have it.
Yes.
So 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
All right.
Now he runs.
What'd you expect? Do I still have an action?
I would suppose you used your bonus action to pick up this. Or no, it's a free action to pick that up. You have your actions remaining.
Okay. I would like to shoot one of those light on fire arrows at the pudding.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
8 piercing plus. I always forget what I have to roll for that. It's a 6.
Sure.
4 fire.
So that's 12 damage total.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
With a flaming arrow.
Yeah. So as I'm running away, I remember, oh, my friends are still back there. And since fire was the thing that worked, I launched the fire arrow and said something snippy. Like literally, I say something snippy.
Something snippy. As you do this, and the arrow pierces in, and you feel the spark, you see that the pudding itself tried to split, but the charge of that electrical arc also killed it. So now you have 2 half puddings, both dead. Yeah,
I love it.
You guys solved my pudding puzzle.
I love it when being stupid pays off. Reminds me of the old days. Let's get out of here. Let's go find Crispin.
We'll go back to the north.
Okay.
Crispin and Esmeralda are the only ones that followed.
Did we hear any of that commotion?
There's a pudding.
Roll a hold on. I
Sure.
want it
That was
to roll a 20 and add half your perception modifier, since you're using one specific sense.
That'd be 15? 15.
Yes, you definitely heard it.
I look at the mongrel man and say, "Where are you taking me?"
Great, now I have to read what that guy was doing all over again because we've been playing for so long. Let's see here.
I think he's still charmed, unless that took like about an hour for their fight.
It was about 18 seconds.
Yes.
Okay.
At this point, he goes, larders, here. At this point, as you look around, you see dark stains cover the floor of this area, large oak tables, scarred and beaten, laid scattered like toys around the room, their wood crushed and splintered. Replacing them are furnishings made entirely of human bones. The walls of the 20-foot-high vaulted ceiling are a sickly yellow color, not because of faded or time-worn plaster, but because they're adorned with bones and skulls arranged in morbidly decorative fashions, giving the room a cathedral-like quality. 4 enormous mounds of bones occupy the corners of this ossuary, and garlands of skulls extend from these mounds to a chandelier of bones that hangs from the ceiling above a long table constructed, once again, of bones at the center of this room. 10 chairs. Guess what? They're made of bones.
I'm sensing a bone motif.
Yeah, and festooned.
At least he's got a sense of style.
Yeah. Festooned with decorative skulls surround the table, resting atop which is an ornate bowl-shaped vessel made of even more. You say it with me, everybody. Bones.
Wood.
Wood.
Oh.
The doors to the north and south are sheathed in bone, but the steel-banded double doors in the center of the east wall are not. Above these eastern doors is the mounted skull, or is the framework for a mounted skull of a dragon. For those of you who are in our Argina Vostalt session, realizes that this was the room Tony was in when he stole back the skull to Argina Vost.
Nice.
So you're back!
Except Tony's not.
Yeah, and you see a gnome hanging up right there.
This is clearly an ossuary, I think is what the voice in my head said. This is not where I told you to take me.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta find Tyrannus's token.
No.
You guys found him.
Damn, that was not what I was expecting.
Where was Tyrannus in this? Shit.
I don't think you have his token.
Yeah, I don't.
Man, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. He's hanging on one of these strings caught by his foot.
How long would it take for us to catch up? Like, would we be able to get there relatively?
About 20 seconds, I would say.
Okay. Because A, I want to see this. I want to see him. B, I want to go through his pockets.
Oh, he's still alive, but he's strung up.
I just want.
Yeah, so you can go through his pockets. Yeah.
I want his mockingbird. So
you made me a thing in your campaign just to steal it in mine? Okay.
No, I didn't think about that till right now. But I'm on kind of a larceny kick right now.
Oh, geez. You know what? He's black pudding too. You're all dead.
If you're gonna keep eroding my armor, I'm gonna steal everything.
Well, if you kept on going around everything corrosive in the game.
Wait, so he is still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought he was dead.
No, he's still alive.
Nice.
At this point, you see him underneath here. Him is actually a fountain. He's strung upside down, and his head, like the length of his hair, is now just beginning to touch the water in the fountain. It looks deep enough where eventually it's like in Captain America: Civil War, when the KGB officer had his head in the basin style sink, and was let the water fill up, so eventually he drowns.
Mm.
Same concept, but he gets lowered into the water as opposed to the water fills up.
Now, the only one of us here who recognizes him, because I don't, because I've never met him, but Hagrid remembers.
Crispin remembers him as well.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So Hagrid and Crispin recognize.
So it's not so much a remembers, but has a faint, vague sense of familiarity.
Okay.
Well, I remember in the saving throws that we made when we first came back, Hagrid was the only one who actually fully passed it, and he remembers everything that happened in the Sword Coast. Unless I
he remembers what happened, but it's like trying to remember. It's
like trying to remember a dream. Like you remember the details, but everything's kind of fuzzy.
No, it's like it's trying to remember somebody after months of extra shit has happened.
Mm.
It's like of course I remember to a certain degree everybody I went to high school with and interacted with.
Okay.
But if you put Amanda Lopez in front of me, I would not remember that she's Amanda Lopez and I went to high school with her.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
So is everyone caught up to us now?
Yes.
Did you guys find anything?
I don't know, Tyler. I was here the whole time.
Yeah. What are you
Shut
talking
up. This furry guy is starting to piss me off. I need to know if you guys found something, because if you did,
I don't know what.
I
Okay,
give him a
then.
wink and I say, "Yep, we're good."
So what's with this Bones place?
Here, you go here.
What?
You go here.
Okay.
I get what he's saying. Like this is eventually where we're gonna wind up.
Crispin has had enough. This guy lied to him despite his charms. His orcish rage is starting to get the best of him. He's starting to twitch, and I'm just going to unleash up some vicious mockery just straight at this mother.
Okay, what do you say?
I have no clue. Listen here, you flea-infested mongrel. I asked you to take me to a specific place, and you're dicking me around. Well, I don't know who let the dogs out, but I'm about to put the dog down.
This is a new sign of Crispin.
I hate to say this, but he got a natural 20 on his saving throw.
Oh my god. This stupid, retarded, insane
point,
mongrel folk.
He just kind of looks at you and goes. Yeah, there you go.
And Crispin, the rage didn't work, and so he just starts crying. He just breaks down.
Can I want to, well, I don't think that we how long does, charm last for, Crispin?
An hour?
Okay. I don't think that we should necessarily, put this guy down. Obviously, I understand that he's, irritated you quite a bit, but, maybe we don't need to make more tracks here than we need to. However, this poor gnome man seems to require some assistance.
Well, you ask how long the charm lasts for, but I don't think it matters at this point. 'Cause he's obviously not.
And I'm fine with an hour for this case. That guy started off as a non-combatant. and clearly sees Hagrid and goes like, yeah, I'm probably not going to win a fight against that. At this point, you hear the gnome all upside down. It's like, actually, yeah, I'm in a bit of a predicament. Any help would be appreciated.
I'd like to. How high up is he?
I mean, the room itself, according to the map, is the ceiling itself is 40 feet, but it looks like he was hung up by these mongrel folk.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably no more than about 12 feet in the air, or his foot is probably no more than 12 feet in the air.
Okay. Can I would like to use my Eldritch Blast to try to break the rope.
Roll to attack.
Wow, a 3 and a 2. Nice. So that's a 10 and an 11.
Both hit. The rope snaps, and you see him falling face first into the font of water. You just hear bubbles going everywhere in this.
Reach down and pull him out by his collar.
Warn me you're going to do that next time.
Sorry, I should have told you to hold your breath.
Yeah.
I liked it how you did it.
I wasn't sure I was going to hit. I don't want him holding his breath for nothing.
You know what? Just be a little bit on the safe side next time. Oh, and by the way, I could have gotten out at any time as he just snaps his fingers, and you see a giant floating hand just apparate right around here.
Do you just like to dangle?
There's no reason to sit there and expend everything if I didn't have to. If they're going to let me down, great. But and by the way, this is Bigby.
I extend my hand to the gnome and say, I'm Lucian.
He sits there and brings the large hand over to shake.
Does my hand even? Can I even shake Bigby's hand?
You can certainly try.
I shake Bigby's finger.
He just kind of sits there and just like taps. Yes, yeah. So, hi, I'm Tyrannus. Let's just say I'm glad to not be alone right now. Actually, who are you?
We are NASA. We are the.
Oh, it sounds fancy.
Yeah. Maybe when we're not in mixed company, I can tell you what that means. But for now, we have business elsewhere in Castle Ravenloft, and you are free to join us.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of sick of this place.
Oh, me too. I'm trying to get the hell out of here.
Oh, so you sat there and tried to walk out the doors with the dragons in them?
What?
Oh, you haven't tried to leave this place yet? Oh, like I had sat there and I was talking to Strahd a little bit, and I sat there and said, hey, I don't need to go after you. This is kind of not my deal. And as I tried to leave the building, those dragons came down, swooped down, and beat the shit out of me. And now I'm here.
Are you talking about the statues in the Grand Hall?
Those aren't statues.
I thought they seemed a little weird. Okay, well, it seems like in order for you to get out of here and for us to get out of here, we need to kind of do something about this. So, I mean, do you have any other plans for leaving here other than the front door?
Yeah, any window.
Can you reach a window?
I mean, Sir Bigby could.
All right. Well, we are. We have business with the. I look over at the mongrel folk. Does he look like he's listening, or does he just kind of look stupid?
He looks stupid. He's laughing. There's like you can see him like trying to catch his index finger with the same hand.
Okay, that's an interesting. So I lower my voice a little bit and I say, so we're here to defeat Strahd, and if you
Oh, sounds fun.
need to do the same in order to leave, which I believe is the case, then perhaps we can help each other out.
Leave? No, I wouldn't want to do something stupid like that.
Didn't you just say that you wanted to leave?
I wanted to leave the castle. But if you guys take out Strahd, you do half my job for me.
It sounds
What's
like a
the
win-win.
other half?
Yeah, you beat Strahd and I reap the benefits. That sounds great.
Oh, we beat Strahd.
Yeah, you guys over there beat Strahd.
No, Leovin was onto something. What's the other half?
The other half is there's a power vacuum, and then I become the ruler here.
Oh. Well,
And
I don't
then
want to
I get money.
rule.
What kind of ruler are you?
What's
Yeah,
your
about
leadership style?
Strahd? He's
What
not
kind
a
of-
Strahd.
36 inches.
How do you feel about this bone room?
It's a little gaudy.
It's
It'd
quite,
probably be the first thing I clean up.
it's quite gauche. Well, I don't really have any problems with this guy achieving power here in Barovia. However, I'm not going to do the work for you. I think that you can help us out a bit and use that to help
Or at least give us a
strengthen your
hand.
rule.
Roll persuasion check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. My persuasion is... Alright, that is a 23.
And Tyrannus has a plus 11 to insight
Oh, jeez.
and ends up rolling a 30.
Damn it.
He's like, yeah, well, and tries to pat you on the shoulder, but it's way too short. It's like a kneecap pat. He just sits there and goes like, yeah, to be honest, you guys have fun with that. Certainly not going to get in your way, but I kind of want to get out of this castle.
Hey,
Wow. I can't believe we just met the next mayor of Barovia.
Where did he go? Alright, well...
At this, the mongrel folk is still trying to catch his finger.
so what do we do about that thing?
I think we just leave him. Let's go back
He's
upstairs.
too stupid to insult, apparently.
Do you think he'll remember we were here? Whatever. Oh,
Even if he
Should
does,
we-
is anybody going to believe him?
Master won't like that.
what?
I think he's talking about the gnome leaving.
So should we kill him? I don't
Did
know.
we find what we needed to find?
Stop talking in front of this thing.
Well, I tried to ask before. The only thing I got was Lucian twitching. I don't know what the hell that means, so...
Just wait. All right, let's move on.
It doesn't look like we can go back the way we came, right, DM? The floor is kind of messed up
Gone.
from the
I
elevator.
mean, it's not lava.
Is there like a
Does it
big
look
hole
like-
there?
Yeah,
How deep is
but
it?
there's like flooring underneath the elevator.
Right, so like how deep is the hole?
3 feet.
Oh, okay. Let's go back the way we came then.
All right. Switching back to the main map. At this point, you guys all get out here, and you're all better friends because of it.
So that means we beat the campaign, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's it. You guys won Curse of Strahd because you've broken the curse that prevented friendship.
We
You solved my friendship puzzle.
So we need to find the tallest tower at Ravenloft.
While I'm still back here in the hallway, I would just want to kind of flash the
Guys.
sword to the group.
All right,
I have a-
let's do that. It's really, really glinty.
Okay. You guys know how like Strahd likes riddles, right? And he's also full of himself.
Yeah.
What if the tallest spire in Count Ravenloft is his penis? And that's where he hid it.
What?
If I had immortality, that's where I would hide it.
Okay, so what you're proposing then is we just go for crotch shots when we fight him?
Yes.
Okay.
My go-to strategy.
I think
Fight
that's
everyone like they might have a magic sigil in their crotch.
I think that's totally fine, and I am all for just nutshotting him all day when we do fight him. But I think we should probably check the top of the or check the tallest tower first, just to make
Too
sure.
obvious. Too obvious.
Yeah.
Just like the sun sword was going to be in those barrels.
At this point, you see the hilt of the stun sword in Leovin's hand, and yeah, I'm gonna let you decide how you react to that.
Wow, you're a good waxer. That's a bright sword.
In fact, all you see is the hilt. The blade itself is currently not there.
That doesn't seem very effective.
Well, it's not like ready now.
Will it be ready when you need it?
It's a good question.
Leovin, you get the idea that you would.
I think I know how to
There's a
handle it.
warmth that comes from the hilt itself.
If you could feel it, you'd know.
Okay. So you guys sneak away and you find a magic hilt that I'm just supposed to believe is a sun sword.
Yes.
Yeah, what's the problem?
Okay, works for me. Let's go.
And we're going to take a quick break due to, so we can go to the restroom and grab snacks. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Roll some ads.
Editing note, when you go back, this is where you put the ads in. Alright, I'll be right back.
All right, I'm back, baby doll.
What are we waiting on?
I'm not sure.
I am here. Are we just waiting for the mood to strike?
With our Lesniak clan.
I'm back.
We're missing our cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Right on. I feel like that's kind of important when we're fighting a vampire.
Mm-hmm.
You want the hard ones, baby? Or this side?
I don't believe that.
That sucks that it basically came down to like a roll-off between me and Tyrannus, because you said that his was plus 11, mine is plus 12.
Yeah, you rolled a natural 19.
I didn't do quite that well.
Yeah. Bards, man. They're skill tanks.
Well, yeah, they have expertise too, like rogues.
Yeah, I'm very glad that you didn't have to give me another NPC to control.
Yeah, but at least you're pretty familiar with that one.
Yeah, but I get everybody riled up again. Yeah, I'm not too interested about this whole fighting the big bad evil guy. I want to set up a business.
I'm back in case you were waiting.
All right.
Nice.
And guess what? That's the end of our 5 minutes of ads. So editing note, stop ads now. Welcome back to Jaygeons and Dragclarks. We're back in the main floor of Castle Ravenloft. And we'll pick things up right where we left off.
All right.
When we were outside of Ravenloft, like on our way in, what did it look like that spire was like centrally located? Was it towards the back?
I mean, the spire itself is kind of like dead center of what the castle appeared to be.
Yeah.
But with kind of the twisting the turns that you have right now is you kind of get the general direction of up and nothing a little bit more specific than that right now.
Now, from the outside of that spire, look like anything? Was it like a bell tower or something that might give us a clue on what we should be looking for?
It was spirey as fuck, is all I can say.
Okay, so a tall thing. We're looking for a tall thing, guys.
Yes.
Well, shit. If you were hiding something tall, where would you put it?
Upstairs.
Yeah, there. Seems as good a lead as any.
Do we want to, since we already know this stairwell a bit, do we want to... Well, no, because if we go upstairs on this stairwell and the hallway goes the same direction, there's going to be a really big hole in it that's going to drop really far. If the floor that was down there isn't past that floor.
So to give you an idea here, because your characters would know this, that elevator is right there.
And we can't see it though, right?
Based off of your spatial awareness, which, as nearing level 10 characters, you should have.
Wasn't there only slots in the ceiling, which would equate to slots in the floor?
No, because this is a bypass. This is where the trap was. Because the spiral staircase that went down, you entered going to the west, from the west. And let me get that compass for you again. There's north. So the elevator would have been right about there.
All right, so we can go up the stairs then?
Yeah, you have no issue with the stairs.
Right. No, what I was saying is that when we go up those stairs, there's a chance that we can't go down the hallway there because there's gonna be a giant ass hole in the floor that's gonna go another 2 floors down, potentially. So do we want to go? Do we want to go up this staircase and try that out, or do we want to try to find a different staircase?
I mean, it's only a 10-foot hole, and going across a hole I feel is easier than not touching pressure plates somehow, so I'm sure we could figure it out if there's a hole there.
Yeah.
But do we think we're centralized enough, or that we'd be able to get to a point where we could access the spire from here?
Does anybody just want to go upstairs?
Yeah.
I mean, basically...
That's the best way to find out.
Yeah, I don't think the spire is going to be for the most part, until it gets above the rest of the castle, it's not going to be secluded from the rest of the castle, potentially.
Right. Yeah, you gotta assume most floors go to the middle. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, so let's go back up that stairwell then.
Alright, everybody get close to each other for a warp. As you guys leave the dimension, and there's a Terroresc, fight him. You're gonna be fucked.
There's a what?
It's a giant, mean monster thing.
Where are we?
I don't know, there's a whole lot of weird colors going on up here.
Ah, stupid right click.
How do I get into this room?
Hold on.
You open the door.
Yeah, it looks like...
Oh, is there a door right there? I guess there isn't.
Right in front of us.
Shut up, Laven.
I'm sorry if you don't notice the doors.
1 is where you guys are at. Alright, so, you're at the South Tower stair. Fluttering torches and iron sconces illuminate the spiral staircase. A chill wind rushes down the slippery stairway, seeming to kill the very heat of the torches.
What torches?
Hold on a second. This doesn't make sense.
This does appear to be a giant hole in the floor, right where I said it was going to be, though. Just saying.
Yeah, there's a door to your east. Let me get the compass on here again. Or to your west.
There's a door next to us.
Yeah, that's the door to your west.
Right.
There's a door there.
There's no other door, though.
I don't understand what you're bitching about now.
The map rotation.
I'm sorry. This will help out if you sit there and rotate your computer 90 degrees then.
I've been doing that the whole time. I'm gonna push the door open.
All right, and what room is that? That room E.
Oh, but it looks like it's full of treasure.
Or yellow paper.
Or bones.
I guess the odds are good for bones.
All right. Dusty scrolls and tomes line the walls of this room. More scrolls and books lie scattered on the floor around 4 heavy wooden chests fitted with sturdy iron locks. The only unobstructed floor space is directly in front of the doors and on the east and west walls. In the center of this clutter stands a great black desk. A figure crouches atop a tall stool, scratching on seemingly endless scrolls of paper with a dry quill pen. Nearby, a tassel rope hangs from the hole in the ceiling. The individual is chained to the heavy wooden desk and does not really seem to pay you any mind right now.
Can we tell how far his chain goes, maybe?
To the desk and back.
So he doesn't have a lot of room to roam.
Almost 0 room to roam.
Cool.
Peter's not going to be happy.
So what do you guys think? Just go inside?
Can he reach those chests?
Oh god. Stop moving the map. I want to move the guy. There he is.
I don't think you can.
Alright, what's our play? Do we go in and just be like, hey, how's it going? Do we try to sneak in and open those chests?
That was my plan, was just ignore this guy. And hope he doesn't see us.
Well, I do see you. I just don't care.
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
well.
then. Well, in that case.
He saw us.
Crispin, maybe you could do like a detect magic thing and make sure I don't get my hands blown off while trying to pick these locks.
I don't know. You didn't trust my magic last time.
Oh, I trusted the
Don't
charm.
point out that it works.
I trusted the charm. I just used it as an
Yeah.
opportunity to slip away.
Okay, fine.
I'm a rogue.
Now
after
casting
all.
detect magic.
Everything here appears to be economically valuable, but not valuable in the arcane sense.
The only magic here is you, kid.
Yeah.
Are all the chests locked?
They are. As you sit there and go through, the character sits there and goes like, there's a key to that. Somewhere.
I try the big rusty key.
It does not fit.
I just want to see how easy it is to pick the lock instead of trying to find a key. Doesn't seem like a very rogue thing to do.
Do you have a set of thieves' tools with you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. As you're working out these processes, you see that the key is a bi-step for a multi-step security system. You can certainly try to open them up, but they're going to take a very long time.
Oh, does it require another wooden plug?
No, there's bars and gears, and it's a real sophisticated mess.
All right. Well, in that case, then.
You might need to do like Inside Man and build a wall and wait for them to open it up, and then you bust through the fake wall.
Spoiler alert.
I want to start, I guess, looking around the room for the parts to open these chests.
All right. About how long are you searching for this?
10 minutes.
All right. Roll a investigation check with your intelligence modifier added.
Is investigation intelligence anyway?
Yeah, I'm just being specific.
Okay. So it's So is it investigation plus my intelligence, or just an intelligence investigation?
Intelligence investigation.
Okay, so that's 24.
As you search around, you find this leather-bound book, and there's bloodstains all over it. And as you sit there and pick it up, there's actually you pick it up by its binding, and a key kind of pops out as you see and look through it. You see that it had been a hollowed out book the entire time. And there's an iron key, and he sits there and is like, the guy sitting at the desk is like, yes, yeah, that's the thing to do to. I don't care.
Your secret is safe with my apathy, or my indifference. All right, I guess
Thanks.
I'll try the key on the chest that's at the bottom of the room there.
All right, go ahead and roll a d4 for me. And let me know.
All right. 1.
1. You see the chest contains about 10,000 copper pieces.
Oh. Okay, how about the one next to it?
Roll a d4 and discount a 1 result.
2.
That one also has about 10,000 copper pieces.
Okay, I will try these other 2 chests.
All right, roll a d4. Let me know if it's evens or odds.
Evens.
Evens. This chest holds about 500 platinum pieces.
Oh, okay.
And when you're looking through this, describe how you're looking through it.
At this point, I'm just kind of opening the chests to see what's inside. I'm not rummaging around in them at all yet.
You see, based off of the orientation of these platinum pieces, there appears to be something that's not money underneath it.
Okay.
It's about the size of your player's handbook.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Using the, I'm going to flip the dagger of venom out of my belt. I'm going to hold on to the blade and kind of push the platinum pieces to the side to see what's underneath.
It's a book. Surprising that something about the size of your player's handbook is a book.
Well, yeah, but it could have been a book-shaped black pudding.
Yeah, just remember. Yeah, the DM is not always out to fuck you.
No, but Strahd is.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the book's corrosive. Your AC goes down by 1.
Let's see. Do we each want to take 100 platinum pieces? And
Of course.
Pocket the other 100 for Tony?
No one needs to tell Tony.
That's true. He does already have a lot of money. Do we want to take an extra 25 each then?
No, we'll give it to Tony.
All right.
As you take the money out, you see that the book itself just sits there and says, "A Manual of Bodily Health."
Okay. Can I start thumbing through it?
I need to make sure that this isn't what I think it is before I start describing it.
You.
And your AC goes down by 1.
What's the language in this one? Yeah, like this book, as you're thumbing through it, it's not written in any language you recognize, but you're understanding it. It contains some health tips, some diet tips, some workout programs, and a whole bunch of guidelines. And for whoever uses it, your Constitution score can increase by 2, and so does your maximum limit for the score. The manual then loses its magic for 100 years.
Sounds like another book Laven gets second.
So you now have a Tome of Understanding and a Manual of Bodily Health.
All right. We will revisit that because we are not going to have time to read that right now.
Yep. And there's still one more you haven't searched.
Right. I'll check that one out.
As you open that one up, there's about 1,000 gold pieces in this one.
Anything else?
No.
No?
I finished the list.
I wasn't sure if there was, like
Yeah.
a circle underneath the...
No. It's just a squirt gun full of acid. Your AC goes down by 1.
I guess we should...
At this point, the guy turns around and was like, just let me know how much he takes if the books stay right.
what is this money?
It's money.
No, right. Well, why are you keeping books of it?
Because I got forced into doing this as he sits there and pulls at the chain. I don't care anymore, just...
So what is this, the Bank of Strahd?
I guess. And here I am, the banker of Strahd. How may I help you today? Go fuck off.
Seems like you really enjoy your work.
Yeah. How many jobs do you enjoy where you're chained to your desk?
There was this one time.
All right. So what do you guys think? Split up the gold too? Was that 200 each?
I think, yeah, we split it all up even.
I don't really care so much about taking on the weight of 20,000 copper pieces. I don't think that's going to make a difference for us too much.
No.
Oh, you'll totally fail the elevator trap.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, I turn around to the banker. I say we took 1,000 gold and 500 platinum.
All right, that was destroyed in a series of contained fires. Yeah, sweet.
So, banker guy, what's through this door?
What's through that door?
Have you ever seen
Yeah.
outside of this room, sir?
Yeah, like,
There's some guy that brings me wine that gets me really sick. It doesn't taste very good.
okay.
What's on the
Well, do you
label?
mind if we take a peek?
I'm sorry, I totally did not answer the question that was asked. Let's try that again. What was the original question?
The original one was what's on the other side of the door.
I don't know. I can't walk that far away.
Okay. Do you mind if we look on the other side then?
Dude, can I just get back to my scribbling?
Sure.
One last question. What's on the label of those wine bottles that make you sick?
It's more just like this invisible thing walks over and offers me it.
Good to know. Good thing I didn't let you drink that wine,
So-
right, Laven?
Any chance it was Dusty?
This place is so huge for one person. Of course it's fucking dusty.
I meant the wine, but whatever, dude.
All right, yeah. Let's go through that door.
Have fun.
Have fun
too.
scribbling.
Yeah. And that's how you know what working for Strahd is like, apparently.
I just imagine
on.
that everyone is like those husks in Barovia.
Yeah, as you go through, this is the audience hall that Rahadim was trying to get you to. Dim light from the courtyard falls into this great hall through the broken glass and iron lattice work of a large window in the west wall. This immense room is a place of chilly, brooding darkness. Empty iron sconces dot the walls. Hundreds of dust-laden cobwebs drape the wall, hiding the ceiling from view. Directly across the window stand a set of double doors in the east wall. Farther south, a single door also leads from the east wall. Staircases at both ends of the north wall lead down. At the far southern end of the hall, a large wooden throne stands atop a marble dais. A high-backed throne faces south, away from most of the room. So the chair points this way out the window.
Anybody else think that seems backwards?
Everything about Strahd is backwards.
Yeah, back is front, left is right, cats like dogs.
So Rahadin wanted us to come here. Is Strahd in here?
No, doesn't appear to be.
Fantastic. Let's get out of here. I don't want to be
Where's
anywhere
the
Rahadin wanted me to go.
What is out the window?
Nature.
Just nature.
Yeah. You can see across, this is like overlooking the village of Barovia. But as opposed to anything specific, you can't, it's like a good tourist spot because you can see all of the village of Barovia on there.
Mm.
Yeah, if you pay a quarter, you can use the binoculars to see stuff closer. But only for a minute, then you need another quarter.
Was this the other set of double doors that you mentioned in the description?
Yes.
Cool. Well, I think we already know what's downstairs. At least we have a good guess. So I'd say the double doors are our best bet.
I want everybody to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Well, can't get much worse than that.
Ouch. It can be a nat 1.
That's what I got too.
Me too.
Seriously? We rolled 3 nat
Yeah,
ones?
no kidding.
Yikes.
Wow.
It would have been a 16 without the disadvantage.
I rolled a 4 without disadvantage, so not much better. But
My other one missed the tray and rolled away, so...
yeah.
Bother
Natural one,
re-rolling
but
it.
natural one, but it's an 8.
Mine then.
All right, we're gonna hold on to those numbers. Those will be important later.
I will write it down.
So an adjusted 3.
Mine was a 10. What'd you get, Hagrid?
I got a 14.
Must be nice.
He's like, I'm just going to keep that one to myself.
No, I mentioned it. I must have gotten.
Yeah. You all perceive an empty room. Also, this stained glass here, though totally not broken stained glass, it's the guy who made it did a really shit job. It looks hideous.
Much like everything else in this castle. Are these doors locked?
At this point, when you try to walk through that door, and here's where those nat ones came in, you feel like you just walked into something.
Oh boy. Like a physical barrier?
Yeah, like a physical barrier.
Like I walked into like how far in front of the wall? Or in front of the door?
5 feet in front of the door. Lucian's the one who actually makes contact with it. It feels humanoid.
Huh.
It feels
So it's-
humanoid. So I bump into it, I take a step back and say, hello?
There's no sound.
Damn it, where's Tony and his stick when we need it? This would be the perfect little last couple hours for him.
I can poke it.
Poke him with your hammer of peace.
I have a staff too. Yeah, I just swing out my stick.
All right.
Staff.
Yeah, since you can't see it, you're going to have to roll to attack with disadvantage.
Well, I rolled an 11. I don't know what the attack is on just a staff, like a wooden staff.
That one's typically versatile, so it'll be dex or strength, your choice.
Okay. So, I don't know, 15, I guess.
Okay, now comes the fun part here. As you swing around, you feel like it's something caught the blade, and the greater invisibility spell dissipates, and you see your best friend Strahd here. And he just goes, "Oh, hello all," as he just punches down into the ground and casts out a thunder wave. And I'll need everybody to make Constitution saving throws.
Hey.
Damn it.
Adjusted 20.
All right, that's a pass.
I got a 22.
Pass.
8.
Fail. Esmeralda failed as well.
7.
Fail. So Hagrid failed, Esmeralda failed. Who was the other one that failed?
Leaving.
And the damage you guys take is 15 damage. Half as much for those who passed. 7.
Okay, guys,
Trick.
quickly build a house. He can't come in unless we invite him inside.
And he's going to take one of his legendary actions to cast a spell out of turn. He's going to polymorph into a bat, and he's flying away.
Wuss.
What the fuck? Can I get attack of opportunity?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, go ahead, try it.
Well, I guess if we follow the rules that we get to use, then I wouldn't get one.
Well, he did move using his legendary on this, so technically you would.
$27.
It hits. And for the purposes of the narrative, this is as like right when he expended the spell.
Okay. What's that? I think that's not gonna be a
Because
lot.
to make this feat work, he'd have to start running before the transformation was complete.
It's 8 slashing damage.
8 slashing damage. All right. So instead of turning into a bat like right here, he had to dodge a little bit, like right there instead.
Still felt worth it. All right. Well, that sucks and was fucked up.
Yeah, I mean he burned 2 spells to just, or 3 spells to get you guys with a quick dick punch.
We didn't even get to punch him in the dick.
We'll give him a nice slow dick punch later.
Slow dick punch.
Slow dick punch. What's the name of Scott's band?
Wow. Okay.
So maybe don't poke stuff with sticks.
Yes.
Or just poke better.
How do we get over to this crazy red staircase thing? I haven't seen any doors.
You're gonna have to be more specific because I can't see the color red.
Sorry, this like lit up staircase area where it's like a horseshoe shaped staircase. It looks large and circular, and I could see it on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
But it doesn't seem like there's any doors to get to that area.
Based off your guys' map, there are doors to get there. So when you guys are looking at your map, that like little chapel area on the east end, according to our compass, has a stairwell that the isometric map can hide. I think that's where it can lead you in.
Ah, okay. And we get to that on the first floor, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Otherwise, hold up. One thing that they didn't do a very good job showing here is, based off of the map that you guys have,
Mm-hmm.
there's supposed to be a secret, like a secret door there and here.
Sorry, hang on. Let me zoom out again. I didn't see where you pinged.
Yeah. This is the first secret door.
Okay.
This is in the second secret door, and you guys know that based off of the map that you found in the Amber Temple.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
we can actually get into that hallway then without having to go back downstairs.
Yes.
Nice.
That's what happens when you sit there and collect everything in the game.
Well, let's go in here then.
Yeah. Now that there's not an invisible Strahd sitting in front of that door.
At this point, in real life, Crispin lost contact to his internet hotspot, so he disappeared a la the second act of Back to the Future Part 1. Something changed in the past, and now it started off with his brother and sister disappearing, and now it's him.
Okay.
At least he wrote that cool song before.
Yeah. At that point, Rahadin sat there and was like, "Hey, you wanted that new sound? Well, listen to this." And just puts his finger out on that, because phones haven't been invented in this world.
But he's not talking to anybody.
Yeah. He doesn't know the cantrip message.
Let's I guess push into this hallway here.
Yeah, let's. As I figure out what number that room is. And that room number is 26.
So it's your base. I hear him.
Yo, I think I might be back.
At this point, Crispin's character fixed the past from out of game, and he's back into this reality.
Johnny be good.
You did the Back to the Future fadeaway. Yeah.
Nice.
See, this is what we're setting up here. Is in our world, is if there's ever a player who's not around, it's because the timeline got messed up. And you guys are like, your big bad evil guy is the guy who invented the DeLorean.
So you're telling me there's a flux capacitor somewhere?
I can't tell if you said flux capacitor or flux capacitor, which, to be honest, I hope you said the second one.
I did. 1.21 gigaflux.
All right, getting back into the game. The doors open and reveal another set of double doors 10 feet ahead. Between these doors, a 10-foot wide corridor stretches from north to south. At the end of the hall, floating in the darkness, a human skeleton clad in rusted armor and tattered livery of a castle guard. The bones are all of different sizes. It looks kind of like hastily put together by a mad mongrel folk.
So we're gonna stay away from that thing.
I think.
Actually, you know what? Based off of looking at it, I want you to go ahead and roll perception, Laven.
23.
There's no magic about this. The bones themselves are connected through wire.
Seems like a weird thing to do.
Mongrel folk, man.
Just too many bones. They didn't know what to do with us.
Yeah, in the back of your head, you just hear.
That's creepy. Yeah, I'm still avoiding it.
Can I look for a trigger for a secret door or some way to open it, since we know it's there?
Yeah, you're looking around for it, and as soon as you put your hand down, it spins around like Scooby-Doo montages.
Sweet. We get a lot of those Scooby-Doo doors. I like it.
Yeah. And then there's a smash cut to just a random different Scooby-Doo door, and then Strahd's running out of that. there is some sort of music playing in the background about how you have to face your fears, but in some way it doesn't apply to the situation at all. Yeah, and that leads you into a new room, K33. This arched corridor has been swept clean. Oak paneling decorates the walls to a height of 4 feet. Mounted on the east wall above the wood paneling are 3 unlit oil lamps spaced 10 feet apart. A plain wooden door is set into the west wall, and light seeps through its cracks. A staircase at the north end of the west wall ascends into darkness, and based off the blueprints you have, the secret door is right there next to the staircase.
I'm inclined to not fuck with doors that I don't think I need to go through in this place.
I think we learned that with the pudding.
Right, yeah.
And the, well, I guess that wasn't really just Strahd appearing.
Right.
And to get there, that would be... Yeah, they don't explain how much they're... How far is that, man? That's the wrong map. Awesome, they totally don't explain what that hallway's about. So guess what? Secret door's open. It's wide open. Security's great here at Castle Ravenloft. Just like its accounting department. And you can see to your left, even more hallway. To your right, less hallway.
So what do you guys think? More hallway or less hallway?
Less.
Less is more.
Shut up, I was going to say that.
Why do we want to?
What's that, Haggard?
Why do we want to go down? Thought we were looking for a spire.
I think that this giant circular room might be it.
Well, I mean, stairs go both up and down. We've learned this.
There's been one motif of the day.
Stairs are two-way streets.
Yes. But always get a stairs consent first before going up or down it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? Take D inspiration. It's a D6 inspiration. Thanks to that very uncouth joke. Is whenever I sit there and think you've rolled too high, you have to roll that dice and subtract it from your roll.
Fair enough.
So I guess think you want to go up?
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and get everybody together because we're going through a time warp.
Let's do the time warp again.
It's a time warp again. It's a time warp. Tell your friends.
What are you even doing?
Don't know.
I think you take the inspiration for that one.
Deal. There you go. You found yourself going up the stairs. And you find yourselves there.
Ooh. Seems fancy. Alright guys, FYI, we're looking for a heart-shaped hole in the wall.
Well, as this is up as the stairs go, does this keep wrapping around and keep going up more?
Based off of where you're at, you have no idea.
Okay.
Shaped like a human heart or like a
I don't know.
Wait.
what kind of heart?
I don't have more information than that.
Are we talking anatomical heart or like that BS that they teach us in kindergarten?
Just look for both.
Okay.
Look, anything that has a point and 2 curves, go for that. There's more to it, but that's the key.
Okay.
So does this other side go up further?
Yeah. No, they're actually it's
Double down.
no, it's Rube Goldbergian or not MC Escher's stairs, and somehow they both go down. Yeah.
So here's what I have in my notes, so that you guys know too. So the hidden vestige, a symbol of it's a dissolution. Sorry, hidden vestige. It's a symbol. Dissolution of this breaks the covenant. I have written down spire, oddly shaped in tallest spire, heart-shaped crevice.
Okay, so it's in the largest spire, but not necessarily at the top of it.
True.
Well, that just gives us a lot more stuff to look at.
However, I would say that if it's in the spire, all of this stuff out here is not in the spire. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd say that's fair.
At this point, Esmeralda's sister goes like, "Yeah, so is this symbol really just his actual heart?"
Don't know. We'll see what's in the crevice when we find it.
Look, okay, next time we see him, before he has a chance to sit there and thunder wave us, why don't we just stab him in the heart and see if it's his actual heart?
Stab him in the heart. Stab him in the dick. You guys, too many spots to hit him.
I think we all agreed those are like the two spots.
Look, just don't stab him in the head. Let's go over this really quick. We need his head.
I thought you can decapitate him.
So, like, I can't stab him through the eye? Wouldn't that be effective?
I mean, it would probably be effective, but I don't know if that's going to reduce the amount of money I get from bringing his head back.
You're only doing this for money?
Why does anybody do anything?
To kill a vampire.
For money.
For friends?
I made friends along the way. Look at Esmeralda. She's made it all the way up this spire with one leg. Look at her go.
I have something to replace the other one.
Well, yeah, but still, it's empowering.
Thanks.
It's empowering. Look how far you've come.
Are you trying to sit there and make a long-winded joke that starts with "started from the bottom, now we're here"?
No.
It started with one leg, now you're here.
Oh my god. Hey, does anybody see the train? Is it nowhere near the tracks? Are we completely derailed right now?
Yes. All right, guys, let's put it to a vote. Do we want to continue up the spire and see what's up there and then work our way back down if we need to, or check out this floor and then go up if we need to?
First, let's put it to a vote. Rename Esmeralda Eileen?
Oh my god.
I think she might be stronger than you.
D6 is now D12.
God damn it.
No, keep it at D6. Imagine, like, you get a D100 in D-Inspiration.
That'd be crazy.
I just de-inspire myself to death.
Yeah.
Can I tell what this fluid is?
Once I figure out what room we're in. K45. Dark alcoves line the wall of this long hall. The ceiling has fallen here, leaving rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed. Lightning from the dark clouds above sporadically illuminates the hall, lighting the faces of life-size human statues in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror.
I think you found Strahd's trophy room.
When you sit there and you're looking at each face, it actually appears stoic and expressionless. And with each lightning flash, their expressions change to this utter horror, and then the hall goes dark again.
Yeesh.
You feel a ghastly presence in each of these statues.
Ghastly.
If I was near you, I'd say leave and don't fuck with it.
Yeah, I don't think I want to spend too much time there.
Hold on one second. I got to roll some dice. This one closest to you just sits there and says, "Step closer. Mean no harm."
Insight check.
You want to insight check a statue?
A talking statue, yeah.
It said words to me. I want to know if it's being honest.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Roll an insight check.
Natural 20.
You get a really good idea that the statue is motionless and expressionless, and you have the words themselves.
So it can't hurt me.
I've never seen a statue with joints.
Well, I have. Right. I'm just a step closer.
Then you're describing a mannequin, not a statue.
That might have been why.
You step closer, it's acidic. Your AC goes down by 1.
Is that really what happened?
I'm sorry, I need a second. This is what a derailed campaign looks like. Alright, so as it looks closer, lightning strikes again, it switches its faces, and it looks like ghastly. Kind of like, you remember the face of the guy who melted at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, looks like that. For just a second, it comes back and goes, "Ask and you can find."
We're looking for this heart-shaped, what is it, alcove? Crevice.
You're almost there. As you feel the spirit kind of disapparate, and there's a different spirit that comes right there.
Oh.
However, this one has not spoken to you yet.
Does it also look similar, I guess?
Yeah.
Are you going to show me where?
Are you asking the statue that or asking me that?
I'm asking the thing that just appeared.
Yeah. Sits here and goes, "I am a statue, therefore stuck in place."
Ask if they can tell you what level it's on. We have
Like,
to keep going up.
Can you give us some kind like directions?
This one has also disappeared. The next spirit appears here.
Don't get too deep.
And I'm in too deep.
Can you talk to me from here?
Yes. As this one disappears, the next one comes up over here.
Stop wasting guesses.
Now I get it.
Hey, by show of hands here, how many people are playing drunk right now? Exactly as many as I thought.
Okay. What level can we find the heart-shaped crevice?
Let's see here. It's been inside you the entire time. As that one disappears, the next one's up here.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know what to do with that.
Ask where is...
I I can't wait for you to finish this so I can explain to you the mechanic, because it is stupid funny.
Lucian, were you gonna make a suggestion?
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe ask where the vestige of Strahd's covenant is kept.
Where is the vestige of Strahd's covenant kept?
Top the spire. As this one disappears, and here comes the next spirit.
Where in the spire? What level? On what level in the spire
Wait,
is
didn't that last one say the top of the spire?
So near the top of the spire.
Oh, he did say that.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't hear that part.
You can ask a question as simple as, where am I actually supposed to stab Strahd?
Sure.
All right, so you asked that. As that one disappears, and here's your next one. So, if you haven't gotten it yet, you've used up 6 of the 10 questions you're allowed to ask.
Yeah, I got that much at least, but I'm trying to think of a useful question.
How do we leave Barovia after we defeat Strahd?
I think we can figure that out.
Okay.
Put in front of the other.
What is Strahd's weakness?
His poetry, it sucks.
Human interaction.
How do we exploit that weakness to kill him?
There are a number of ways. It's very exhausting to tell you. So much for questions that will help. That's the most open-ended question ever.
Ask him if we can have any more questions.
I'm afraid because that's going to be useful.
Right.
And I don't see any further down the hall.
Maybe it'll start from the beginning and we get 10 more questions.
Again, I'm afraid to ask that.
Can I ask for more askings?
Turn around. Any other suggestions?
Well, we know that we're supposed to look for a heart-shaped thing to lead us to the sigil, but can we look for something that will lead us to the heart-shaped thing, like another sign, like right before that, maybe?
Oh, is there a sign or signifier that we're close to where the I forgot what we call it thing, Covenant of Strahd thing is?
Stairs.
Should I ask if they go up or down?
We know the answer is going to be both ways. Don't waste
The last one here actually seems the most energetic. Well, you see, that's the funny thing about stairs. They can go both ways. If you want, I can tell you more about how stairs are ambidirectional. No, that's not going to be your last question.
Lucian, anything else?
Maybe what room is the covenant in?
Or a more specific set of stairs. Like how to get to that set of stairs from here, maybe?
I feel like I asked that already, but you told me nothing.
Okay.
I did ask that question already, and I said walk.
Ah.
Maybe I didn't ask it specifically enough.
I really want to ask this question so I can just sit there and explain how it works.
Okay. Yeah. What specific directions, hallways, right, left, which staircase, like that whole description?
First, you head north. Go east, then south, and then west, and then north again, and then
So-
east again.
It's describing
it's
a spiral
staircase.
staircase.
So up the spiral staircase. Nice.
So now that we've answered all 10 questions, here was the mechanic at play. The 10 statues that line this corridor depict ancient heroes. In actuality, the faces of the statues are stoic and expressionless, but whenever lightning flashes, their expressions change to utter horror until the hall goes dark again. The statues are imbued with the spirits of Strahd's ancestors, all of which grieve over the termination of their bloodline. Each spirit will answer one question if addressed directly. The spirit's answers are always short and vague, and there's a 20% chance that the spirit's answer is just flat out wrong.
So that's the "it was inside you the whole time" guy.
Yeah. Yeah, he rolled an 11.
Oh.
All right, well, I guess we should keep heading up then. As
Although I
planned.
did enjoy that. Thank you for helping me bring this campaign to a grinding halt.
Does anyone else want to check out the rooms on this level?
I don't think we should really.
Poke
Yeah,
around?
but as long as Strahd's immortal, I don't think we should be poking around his castle too much.
That's probably wise.
And we have great directions. Stairs and walking.
All right, guys. So you start heading north, followed by east, followed by south, so on and so forth.
So we're going counterclockwise.
Going
Clockwise.
clockwise.
Scott, clocks go both ways.
No, they don't.
When you're like going back in time.
Clocks in
Yeah.
Australia go the other way. No, it's toilets.
Yeah, so you find these are on the same level, so they're two different towers. And this one continues to just wind up. So you can continue heading up the stairs, or you can turn around and go down the stairs.
What's that?
That is a chimney.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
It doesn't explain what it is. Yeah, you're still in this grandiose spiral staircase.
Well, I guess we'll keep
And it goes
going
goes
up.
nowhere? Or this is always on this level?
That's all you see on this level.
Okay. Yeah, I say up.
All right. These are not different spires. These are different levels. We just kept on making them and remake them.
One of them is literally a giant heart.
Yeah.
Wait, where?
Upper right.
Yeah.
Oh. Ugh.
Yeah. So to give you an idea now, you guys are about you're about 200 feet above where you originally started.
Let's keep going up.
So wait, you said that all four of these are different pictures, or are pictures of different levels of this spire that we're in now?
Yes. So you guys are actually right here.
Nice. So we can see the heart.
This thing?
What's up?
Are we seeing the heart?
The hearts. Yeah.
Is it beating?
I told you it was going to be anatomical.
Oh yeah, it's beating It's almost like there's a song there. Like it's a complete 808 beat. It's something that Kanye would definitely release a track to.
Well, guys, I think we found it.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish. But Horde of the Dragon Queen was one of the best modules of all time. Of all time. Yeah.
So,
Hold up, let me describe it.
do we just poke it?
I put the book down because I was making too many references. Oh my god, these maps do not follow any sort of...
Logic.
Yeah. And we're back at the Blue Water Inn. So we're at... How is that still K20? All right. A mosaic floor adds a touch of color to the otherwise cold, dark, empty tower that rises above you. The staircase rises slowly into darkness, hugging the outer wall. In the center of the room, another set of stairs leads down. As you reach this level of the spiral staircase, a reddish light flares high overhead, then settles into a dull, pulsing red glow. You now see the full immensity of this tower. The spiral staircase circles up to the tower's full height, or 60 feet wide at its base becomes narrower as it climbs. At the pinnacle of the hollow tower, a large crystal heart pulsates with a red light. Above the heart, the stairs continue upward.
We lost Crispin again.
Okay. And that's Back to the Future Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo?
Yep. I'm going to have everybody roll initiative just in case.
Okay. All right. That is another 18.
All right, 25 to 20.
22.
15 to 20.
18.
Laban, what'd you have?
12.
Okay. That's good to know. Let's see here. Reading this stuff.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, I guess as we're waiting for Crispin, I guess we can make our rolls for Min-Max Humanity. Min-Max Humanity, a charity drive in which Dungeons & Dragons players do things that help the community. Yeah, Corey, if you wanted to take a second to talk about the group's charity organization that we're donating towards.
Yes. So we as a group have decided to donate our Min-Max Mankind money to the ATI Foundation, which is a foundation that gives money to families with children who have developmental disabilities like cerebral palsy and things like that, and gives them money for doctor's visits, therapy, and also adaptive equipment like bicycles for kids who can't ride regular bikes and things like that.
All right. Very cool. So from my understanding is the group rolls a D12 every session. Why don't we do that now and announce that on stream?
All right. That's another 11.
That's another 11. Wonderful. So that puts us at what, $22 so far for this month?
Correct.
All right. As far as for mine, which I agreed to do prior towards the group jumping in, it was just the Boys and Girls Club of Moline, Illinois, which I've had roommates who've worked for the Boys and Girls Club, taking individuals from at-risk areas and helping provide positive role models, as well as a community outreach center. So not only have we been raising money for that as well, but we've also promised a D&D starter set towards their community center to help provide positive uses of their time when they're at there. We've been rolling a D20 for this one with advantage, and that puts us at 15 plus 11, so $26 for the Boys and Girls Club today.
What does that bring you to for the total, Jay?
So that is 48 plus 26. So if I do the math right now, the answer is money. $74 so far this month.
Wow.
And a D&D starter set.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah, so if you want to join in on this one, you can let the boys at Lawful Stupid know through their Twitter account at StupidLawful. And use the hashtag MinMaxHumanity, because there are drawings in which you can win shirts, dice, books. They've been really doing a great job leading this drive. So if you liked us, I'm sorry for you. You have terrible taste, but you should genuinely like them. All right. Let's see. Did Crispin have anything to come back with?
He texted me to let me know that it dropped out again, or he texted us, I should say.
Yeah.
Haven't heard anything from him yet, though.
Okay. Speaking as a metagaming DM for a second here, is it does not behoove you guys to try to do this with 3 individuals, and we're 3 hours into our session. I would recommend that we put it paused here, because this is a very, very massive plot point that you guys can interact with. Whereas if you guys are not at full strength, the odds of me killing somebody is over 80%, in my opinion.
So, are we going to wait a little bit for Crispin still?
Yeah, I'd be cool with waiting 5-10 minutes, and if not, we can sit there and end the session so that we can get Tony and Crispin back for this moment.
So, I'm guessing that means that us destroying this will trigger the boss fight?
No, don't guess things.
I would like to, if possible, take a short rest to use my hit dice at some point.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, let's see here. Other things to note here is once again, Reddit user Pigeon the Wing for the maps. Nice job, Pigeon the Wing. Thanks for making these open sourced. Making sure we're crediting you. We are in the process of finding if they have a shop or anything, because I think this is so good that it's definitely worth a plug. Certainly look up their Reddit profile, because they have some even better maps, which did a great job with things like Kraychik and Berez and Argina Vostal. They did an amazing job. Our buddy at Chase X Libris is about to come up with his second of the Abel Montagon books. If you follow him and his character's Twitter account, you can get discount codes where you can get the ebook for that series for as little as 99 cents with the purchase of a paperback copy.
I didn't know that Chase had another book coming out already.
He's in the process of writing it. But it doesn't hurt to have a little bit of a little positive PR every now and then. And also watch out for our upcoming web show, Scott VU. Scott VU follows our own Leovan as a maritime lawyer, finding the world's first east-west river and establishing laws for it. Scott VU, the only web show to be worth 30 seasons and 7 movies.
30 seasons.
It's a season-a-minute show.
That's the secret.
Yes. Yeah, there's our other podcast, Circle of Nonsense.
That's not real.
Who hosts that?
Well, in fact, I'm the host, Jay Clark. You can get it where podcasts are not released.
Available anywhere that you're in a PlayStation 4 party with us.
There's going to be one of my Augie athletes who sits there and will be like, "Oh, Circle of Nonsense, that sounds like a great thing." Oh, damn it, Jay. Yeah. Anything you want to plug, Corey? Dan?
Nope.
I don't really have anything now.
Yeah. And just like any good podcast, we save our announcements for the end of the episode because people definitely listen to those.
Totally.
Oh, we're so good at internet streaming, guys. All right, I think that's going to be it for the session. I think our 5 minutes are up.
Okay.
Well, thanks for listening to another episode of Jaygeons and Dragclarks. The train wreck continues 2 weeks from now when I get back from Track Nationals. We might have another Tomb of Annihilation episode in the meantime, though, so yeah, once we come up with the pitchy end line, we'll say it here.